Yours is where you lay, and it's how you never stay.
So we were just like getting ready to go on a night out, and it was like the decision between whether we should wear shirts or whether we should wear just t-shirts. And I think it was like October, so Rich said, "Are you going to don a cardigan?" Because that's what I always wore at that time. And I said yes. And then a couple of weeks later, we were throwing around band names. We came up with some pretty awful ones.
Yeah.
And then we came across that and we thought, well, that's quite unique.
It just stuck, didn't it?
Yeah, you can kind of like type into Google and nothing else comes up apart from us. So it's just something that we felt we could.
It's quite nice because it was ambiguous.
Ambiguous?
It was ambiguous, and it was I don't know. It didn't really sell the band short, did it, or anything?
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
That's because you have a green cardigan.
I look like a sausage which has just been like strangled a bit. Not
a sausage that's wearing a cardigan.
Sausage, yeah. Sausage
I guess actually.
Sam works it well.
Yeah,
Sam
I used to wear cardigans quite a lot. Now I don't. Well, the song I'm going to play afterwards is called Youth, which is the next single. We've already recorded it and we're just sort of finishing it off now for release in November.
Polishing it up and stuff.
Yeah, and then the rest of the songs are going to be recorded towards the end of November and December for the next EP, which will be out next year.
Well, it was self-directed. We all sat around and discussed with the cameraman. We were just saying what we wanted in the video, and he fed ideas to us, and we bounced ideas back, and eventually we all agreed on just one video as it is now, to have it in a circle, all facing in. So there wasn't a clear director, was there?
It wasn't a clear director. We just felt quite strongly that we wanted to make it look like a rehearsal, that we were just playing to each other like it was a new song we're about to release, and it wasn't like to a crowd or it didn't have a storyline to it. It's just us playing the song.
This is a hard one. We always get asked this and we always falter at this, don't we?
Yeah.
We always flounder at this question.
Heavy metal, no.
So far we change a bit, but not drastically change. We change to whatever, like whoever's writing the song, whatever they're listening to at the same time. That's where we kind of lean to. So we've got essences of like Foals.
Yeah, Codaline.
Codaline.
Their new album was pretty big influence on us. I guess Coldplay's Constant one.
Yeah.
Their stuff's just brilliant. So it's quite funny. Like when we studied music, it kind of gave us the sort of knowledge to make whatever sound we wanted to, as opposed to what was natural to us, what we first stumbled upon. So it kind of gave us a lot of freedom to play around with different influences and styles.
Like a song could start with one clear genre, like it could be very heavily Coldplay influenced, but once we work it all together, it could end up just being really Foals or like even Muse-esque sort of.
Yeah, but like I guess our guitarist Chris, you can hear all the stuff he's influenced by, and it's playing. Same with us. So when you sort of blend that all together and have it as that all going on one song, you kind of get, I guess, our sound, I suppose.
Definitely.
Yeah, me and Rich, we've been sort of playing together and writing together since the beginning of our degree. So we've sort of gone from what I said before, first like natural to us, which was like a blues rock sort of vibe.
A three-piece blues rock.
A three-piece, which was loads different, and we sort of, the more sort of influences we had and the more knowledge we had, the more it's got towards the sound that we have now. So it's changed so much. I mean, even now, the EP that we're writing is vastly different to the one we've just released.
It changes year by year, doesn't it? It changes.
Yeah. And I'm quite proud of the way it changes. Like at first, I thought it might sound like two different bands, but it just still sounds like us. It's just a different take on it. %, yes. Yeah, I think the new EP's got some of the best songs I've ever written on it. I'm quite a big believer that my newest song is my best song, or our best song, because we've learned whatever we learned from the last song.
We always go by you're only as good as your last song.
Yeah.
So we always try and make the next song better.
So I mean, we're not sort of worrying about we need to do another Stations, which is a single off our first EP. We just write it because we enjoy writing, and just if the song's good, it's good, pretty much. And you see, I think Coldplay is one of those bands that I always have on my iPhone as like a standard. If I don't know what to listen to, I know, I listen to Coldplay and I love it.
Coldplay.
Whereas Codeline, yeah, I mean, they're a newer band that's come into my sort of influence, and yeah, I guess they're gonna go on to probably be the equivalent of Coldplay, I'd say, but who knows.